Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style. They be acting brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you've been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Will Harris there to make the play. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now it's Burrow. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. John Kaminsky coming in and dropping for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Throwing Jones. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. 20, 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, number 6 overall. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll work this down inside the 30. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you've got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I'll bet that won't be the last time we see them take a deep shot in this game.
Now Jones, and that one spanning an even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Patriots at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And option handoff here to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust, because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for New England. 49 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. On 2nd down, a run with Strong. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Pierre Strong, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And the pitch goes to Mixon. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in his first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
On 1st and 10, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again, Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mixon with a first down carry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the 25 on 2nd down. Burrow, wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 92 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds,
That's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
This is fielded at the 7. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
And they'll begin by running the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So a little too loose with the football there on the pitch.
And that's the danger you run into with that play. So much traffic around, and when the ball gets away from your body a little bit, sometimes bad things can happen.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
11, empty, take. 11, start.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here we go, here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Stop.
Burrow going to keep this one. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Harris running straight ahead. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Here we go.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. Burrow giving it to Mixon on the option. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Here we go.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Now Burrow on 1st down. And this one is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. Job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
11 empty, 11 empty, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Miles Boykin, 53 yards. And the Pats are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. It's a room to maneuver. The solid stiff arm. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Third and goal, option right. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Burrow going for it on fourth. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a two-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
To throw once more on second and 10. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Now they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
That's good.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Back to throw again. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Looking for Tyquan Thornton on that one. And it's third down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And now here is another interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Back to Mixon on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bengals on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 34. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. On 3rd, here's an option play right. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense.
Touchdown, Patriots! Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to Mixon on second down. 57 yards rushing forward to the ball game now on 14 carries. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here we go with Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11 empty,
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Here's Jones. And going deep downfield for Boykin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw is Jones. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. Well, this was a good one. Excitement all the way to the end. You had the points and